Time for a bit of day 5 nostalgia. Welcome to Estella, end of day 5, another extraordinarily tiring day. The body is taking its time to adjust, it must be said, to the rigours of hiking. But yeah, it's been said that after about 5 days, after about a week, the body improves significantly. So hoping that happens sooner rather than later. Today was hot, super hot. All of the wheat fields that we saw yesterday had turned from green to a very dusty yellow. So yeah, coming into summer, it's only a matter of time before the weather gets very, very warm. I think today was around about the mid-20s. But yeah, by the time we finish, it'll probably be low 30s, mid-30s. So need to get used to it because we are going to boil otherwise. And today, it was a little bit nostalgic. I got the teensiest, weensiest bit homesick. For the first time on the trail, we walked past vineyards, and for those of you who don't know, I'm from the Barossa Valley in South Australia, and yes, they have quite a few vineyards, and yeah, so it was a bit like walking through home today. Yeah, so I had to take a few extra moments out there walking through the vines, and yes, when I got to the next town, actually, I bought some dried apricots, and apricots are just as much in abundance in the Barossa as vines, but the towns we're walking through are painfully beautiful. They are just, it's hard to put into words how exquisite some of these towns are. They're not classically beautiful, but they're so rustic. There's flowers coming out of the window sills, the cobblestones. There's just these whitewashed walls that have been sitting around for hundreds and hundreds of years. So to be able to walk this path, like hundreds of thousands of pilgrims before me, is something pretty special. And there was a very particular historic path that we walked along today. The Roman roads. So there are roads that go along the Camino that have been around since Roman times. And I mean, where else can you get that? Very few places in the world. So it was super special. I'm gonna have to go inside. It's getting cold and my feet are getting monstered by mosquitoes. We'll talk to you at the end of day 6. Catch ya.